Ah, yes, it's that time of year where you are getting bombarded with emails, posts on social media, carrier pigeons, and you name it, telling you about all of the things that you can get at super discounted rates after spending a whole day thinking about the things that you are thankful for. Because, you know, America. But I don't know about y'all, it seems like this year is the first year where these Black Friday sales are starting before Black Friday. Matter of fact, some of them were starting a couple weeks ago, which is kind of ridiculous. But if you are a drummer or somebody looking to purchase stuff for that drummer in their life, we're just gonna do a scavenger hunt to see what deals would be worth buying and which ones maybe you should just ignore completely. So for those of you who are new or unfamiliar with the channel, hi, welcome. My name is Nick Costa and I am a drummer from Philly, PA. Now before we dive into this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button as well as the bell icon. That way you're notified of any additional content that I upload to the channel. Now this video will be going live on Black Friday, but the deals that you are going to see have been live prior to that. And to make it a little bit interesting, we're gonna go in real time looking to see if we can find some deals that are really worthwhile. Now the items that we could find could be anything drum related. Could be hardware, cymbals, drums themselves, could even be electronic drums, or accessories. So let's go ahead and get set up so we can take a look and see what deals might be worth grabbing. Now before we dive back into this video, it is time to talk about the business side of being a creative, because having a professional online presence is everything. Whether you are a teacher, a musician, or just a fellow creative, your social feed isn't your home base. Your website is. Now if you're looking to sell, whether that's digital products, physical merchandise, or even services, you need to complete that store experience. And that's where WooCommerce comes in. From November 26th through December 2nd, their marketplace sale is offering major discounts on themes and extensions. Think new payment gateways, advanced inventories, or professional theme templates. All of this and more are offered at huge savings. And the key takeaway is simplicity and savings. WordPress.com builds the foundation, and WooCommerce turns it into a complete sales tool. Now, let's get back to the video. All right, so let's check out Sweetwater first. Let's go to drums and percussion. Black Friday sale. That's what we're looking for, right? So on this first page, there's a couple big ticket items. Ooh, this is really good. So Ludwig Black Beauty snare drum, 5x14. So this is a B stock drum, which means that there is some kind of imperfection to it. There might be something going on with it. Maybe there's a scratch in the shell. There was somebody who posted that they got a B stock Ludwig drum because there was an imperfection in the shell, and it was a very, very small nick that you couldn't see until you removed one of the hoops and heads off of the drum. Black Beauties are a ton of money, and you can get this for $6.99. You're saving $180. It has everything that you would want in a Black Beauty. It's just that there is something. And if you want more info, you can click on what is B stock, and it'll come down here. It's inventory bought directly from the manufacturer, which in this case is Ludwig, are repacks or refurbished units that are in perfect working order. So again, if you're looking for a Black Beauty and you want it to be a little bit more affordable in price, this is a great option for you instead of buying it used that could have been played for a few years. It also comes with Sweetwater's 2-year warranty, so you don't have to worry about the drum falling apart or failing on you. Within those 2 years, you can get it fixed or serviced any way that you need to. And because this drum is $6.99, it looks like you get free shipping with it as well. So that's kind of a no-brainer. $700 for a 5x14 Black Beauty? Yeah, if you're looking for a snare, that's a great find. This Ludwig Universal Brass snare drum, it's a 5.5 by 14 inch. It does have die cast hoops. This is the more affordable option of the Black Beauty. So instead of it being a seamless shell, it is a welded shell. It still sounds amazing, which if you heard that old Snare Saturday video, you heard that these can sound really great. But that's $449. They're usually $479. However, that Black Beauty that we found earlier is $699. So even though that Black Beauty is an affordable price, if $699 is out of your price point, you can get a similar sound. It's not going to be identical, but it's going to be pretty close with that Universal black brass snare drum. It's got 10 double-sided black tube lugs, die-cast hoops on the top and the bottom. It is not the P88AC throw-off, it is the P88I throw-off, and that P88I throw-off is just a little bit different. Now the ones on sale is the 5.5 by 14 and the 7 by 13 models. I think that 5.5 by 14 is going to be just a tad more versatile as far as being able to adapt it to any style. Now this one is back ordered, but you can still add it to your cart and purchase it at this discounted rate. And it's looking like it's going to be back in stock in December. So you could get it in time for the holidays. Otherwise, we can do what my parents did and wrap up an empty drum box and put a log inside of it. Hey Nick, we got you this drum for Christmas, which was awesome, but it's not arriving for 6 months. So here's an empty box with a log inside of it. Merry Christmas. No, but in all honesty, they just wanted me to open something. It was actually pretty smart. Oh, that's not bad. The Yamaha EAD10. Now, you hear some mixed stories about these things, but at the end of the day, they're really user-friendly. It's this one microphone that you attach to your bass drum. Let me see if there's a video on it breaking it down, but here's a good schematic. So you place this microphone right there, and the microphones that are built in pick up the whole kit. Then you have this module here that you can mount either on your hi-hat or on another stand that allows you to adjust different parameters. So this could be reverb or an effect, which could be a lot of compression, anything like that, the trigger sensitivity of it, and so much more. Now, the reason why I'm saying the EAD10 is a great option is because if you're just looking to record things and you're not looking to really dive into an interface with multiple microphones that you have to set up and do post-production EQ and all of that and then sync it up to your video, you can get the EAD10, set this up, download the free app that goes along with it that allows you to take the audio you're recording and sync it with the video. So super easy way to just set up your phone, get video and better audio than what your phone is picking up, and start uploading things to social media channels or to send to your teacher or to whoever you're looking to send to, and get something a little bit better than just throwing a phone up and hoping for the best. Now these things are usually $680, but it's on sale for $599. You also get a free 90-day Drumeo Plus membership, which is a $120 value. So if that was something that you were looking into, you can get that as well. Or if you were on the fence about it because you see all of their promotions going on, talking about how great it is, you can see for yourself if it fits for you or not. All right, let's keep looking. What else we got here? I love the finish of this kit, this Sweetwater exclusive with the black nickel hardware. It looks phenomenal. That's a Legacy Maple kit. It is their 3-ply maple, poplar, maple kits in a really awesome finish. It looks really sharp. Oh, here's something. The Yamaha DTX 402K. Now, the reason why I'm showing this to you is because of how cheap it is at $399.99. And if you have been looking at electronic kits, then you know they are not cheap. And the cheap ones are not really that good. However, when you are looking at Yamaha, you have a brand who has been in the electronic drum set game for a minute now, so you're gonna get a whole lot more durability than some of those more affordable brands that you see floating around on the internet nowadays for around the same price. Now, these kits are usually $450, but you can get it for $399.99 for Black Friday, and it's gonna have what you need. It has the snare, the 2 toms, and the floor tom pads, and then you have a hi-hat, crash cymbal, and ride cymbal pads. It's gonna have some preset kit sounds that you'll be able to go through. It looks like there's 10 different ones, but it has a metronome on it if you are somebody who needs to practice along with a metronome. And here's another really cool thing. You can use that Yamaha Record and Share app, the one that I was talking to you about with the EAD10, and it allows you to record the sounds straight from your DTX 402 to the app. So then again, if you are recording video and you're trying to upload stuff to social media or share via Dropbox or Google Drive, makes it a little bit nicer than just throwing up your phone and getting whatever sound is picking up. And yeah, here it is right here. So the DTX 402 Touch app, this is something you can get on your iPhone or Android device, allows you to customize the kits. A lot of electronic kits that are at this price point don't allow you to customize them and come up with your own sounds. And it seems like you can do this with this Yamaha one. Finally, the other reason why I'm telling you that you should check this out is because the older version of this kit I had in one of my schools in the Philly district, and it held up. We're talking kids playing on it nonstop all day, 5 days a week. So if you are looking for an electronic drum kit because you have a small footprint or you can't make too much noise, you just need something to develop procedural patterns and get a little more familiar with some stuff as you're playing, this is a great option for you. And at $399.99, you can't beat that price, especially with all of the free apps that you can download to make this even better. Okay, let's take a look at this Ludwig Evolution, the 6-piece. I love these kits, and you're gonna get mixed reviews about them, but once you swap out the heads that come with them and put some decent heads, these sound really good, especially for the price. So these are usually $899, but for $749, you are getting a 6-piece kit. So you're getting 2 rack toms, 2 floor toms, a kick drum, a snare drum, and look at this, you can get some pretty cool finishes like copper sparkle, green mint sparkle, and then platinum sparkle. Now the hardware is double braced hardware. You are getting 2 boom stands for your cymbals. You're getting a hi-hat stand, a kick drum pedal, and a drum throne as well. So again, you have everything that you need. You just need to get some cymbals. Now sizes, it's looking like it's a 5x14 snare, an 8x10, and a 9x12 rack tom, 14x14 and a 16x16 floor tom, 18x22 kick drum. It's pretty big. This is poplar shells, which I know a lot of folks might say, oh, it's poplar, it's cheap, but all of those vintage drums that everybody loves the sound of, poplar. Even though it's maple, poplar, maple, or mahogany, poplar, mahogany, the maple or the mahogany are really, really thin veneers. The majority of the shell is that poplar filler wood. So that's the sound that you're going for. If you like how that sounds, this again isn't that bad. Oh, here's that hardware pack I was talking about. So it's the Ludwig 400 series hardware pack. That's what comes with that Evolution kit for $335. Again, this is what we're using in the Philly district for a lot of our schools. It's still holding up, not running into any issues. This pack, however, is a boom stand and a straight stand rather than 2 boom stands like on that Evolution kit. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable, or if you need drumsticks, because we're all drummers, we always need drumsticks. This pack here, this Vic Firth 5A pack, where you get 4 pairs for the price of 3, you're saving yourself $15. You get an extra pair. You buy 3, you get 1 free. So, and this is a Vic Firth 5A. You know that they are going to be balanced. They're going to be weighted properly. They're not going to be banana sticks that are all warped and funky. You know they're going to hold up for you because it is the Vic Firth brand, and it's a 5A drumstick, right? That's a good middle-of-the-road drumstick. It's a 16-inch long stick. It's a .565 diameter, and they also have a 5B option, so if you have a larger hand and you need a bigger stick, you can get the 5B pack, and they're even cheaper at $42.70. These are, again, a 16-inch long stick. This is a .595 diameter, so it's a little bit bigger. And that additional $2.29 price drop, you're saving yourself about $18, which doesn't sound like much, but it adds up over time. Now, that was just the first page, and there's 52, so it gets pretty thick. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, here's something that a lot of people won't really consider getting, but you should think about. So this Hercules stand, it's a percussion table stand. I have it for all of my musical theater work that I do, and it's pretty amazing. So they're usually $135, but you can get them for $107.59 with this deal. So it's a really sturdy stand. It's pretty big as well. It's an 18.5 by 23.6 inch. It says it's a folding percussion table, but what it means is that the top can come off. It doesn't fold up in any way. But then it has this really thick egg foam that allows you to put anything on there and you're not going to make any sound. So as you know, with musical theater, if you're playing drum set and you have to do some auxiliary percussion, switching back and forth can be kind of difficult. And if you don't have that big of a footprint, you might not be able to set everything up so you can just turn, swivel, and play what you need. This allows you to place those other hand items that you might need, shakers or triangles, anything like that. Set them up on here, and you can do those quick swaps. Legit throw stuff as long as you're not hitting the edges, and it's not going to make any noise. This also could be a good substitute for folks who need maybe a table for any social media content they're making. If you need to put a laptop there or a recording interface, this is big enough you could fit both of those things, as long as it's not one of those really massive 8-channel interfaces. And you can fit this in your hardware bag and go from gig to gig. And there you have it, a few items that might be worth purchasing just so you can save a couple bucks and get that gear that you've been looking for. There are links to all of these items in the description below so you can grab them for yourself if that's something that you need. And if you have any other additional questions, feel free to leave it in the comment section and I'll try my best to answer it. Now, if there is something in particular that you are looking for that I didn't cover in this video, go ahead and place it in the comment section and I'll try my best to give you some recommendations. Finally, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. That not only makes it easier for others to find it, it is a free and easy way to support the channel. And that is it. Thank you so much for checking out this video on searching for solid Black Friday deals. And until next time, see you later.